Greetings everyone, what is up with me here again, Tam Prime 1 with another video review. For on this video review, we're going to be taking a look at Transformers Energon Supreme Class Omega Supreme. I must say this about this guy, they definitely did a really good job with him. I really do like what they did with him back in the series from way back in the day, especially since they made him two vehicles that can combine into one whole Transformer, because it still really surprises me of how well Hasbro can actually make it to where two or more vehicles can form one whole Transformer, especially since I found a Titan class, well, not Titan, a Leader class figure back in Ollie's Market a while back. It was based off of the Titans. This figure was based off the Titans Returns line, and he was able to transform it into both a tank and if I remember correctly, maybe a rocket ship. I can't remember. Yeah, no. Well, if you guys should know who I'm talking about. It's the same guy that Fans Hobby has turned into Double Evil. I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but yeah, I bought a figure like that a while back, and it is and I must say that figure was really great in my collection. I really do enjoy having that one figure in my collection, but still, I'm still amazed at how Hasbro can make it to where two different vehicles or more can merge into one robot. Now, before I continue on, I would like to do a belated happy birthday shout out and a shout out towards Universe Queen. Happy belated birthday to you. I'm sorry it took me so long to do this right here. I've been having to run around a whole lot, especially with this, since I have a little girl who's about to become a preschooler. She is just off the wall sometimes, or a lot of times, depending on how she is. So yeah, happy belated birthday, and I hope you have an amazing birthday. And also, towards War Count, love your remastered videos. Almost had a brain fart right there for a second. But yeah, love how you're remastering like the Energon and Cybertron bits. I'm not for sure if you tackled the Armada bits, but yeah, love how you're remastering the Transformers Unicron trilogy so far. I honestly wish that Hasbro would look into doing that right there, but that will be later on down the line. That will be probably a different video review later on down the line. But right now, let's go ahead and continue on taking a look at this guy right here. One huge figure made up of two different components. And now that I think about it, since I mentioned Titan, I'm wondering, how big is the Titan class compared to this guy right here? Well, probably in the size comparison, probably in the secondary part of the size comparison, I'm going to go ahead and probably pull out one of my Titans figures just to do a size comparison with the Titan figure, especially with how big this guy is compared to them. Right now, let's go and take a little quick look at each of these guys one at a time. Well, each of these guys, like each half piece, you know. Here we go. Let's go ahead and take a look at this big part right here. Let's take a look at this battleship right here. And yes, this is a battleship because you can definitely tell because of the little turrets. They can go around like so. And also, right here is a little spinner thing that helps it to move in either direction. And also, you can tell right below here with these little turrets, there's this little plastic piece down here that once you turn it one way, it aims on up, and you turn it the other way, and firing sounds. There we are. There we have it. Yeah, he has some firing sounds right there, and that's pretty. I love of how they have the electronics inside this guy right here, especially with how they used to have electronics back in them back in the day. Wow, that was just spectacular work that they did. Especially with this little button right here. Just push a little button, lights and sounds right here. There you are. So yeah, you have that right there, and also beautiful detailing on this guy right here. Beautiful detailing on the ship. Love this right here. And he also has a Minicom power port right there. And also you can see a part of his back right here. And if you're wondering that this right here, excuse me, sorry, it's a part of his front right here. But yeah, they definitely did a really fantastic job. Little paint chip right there, and little turbines or rocket boosters in the back right there for whenever he's underwater or flying off into space. I can't remember if he did go underwater or not. And I'll say this, these guys have multiple modes, like 7 or 8, because two ships, one whole vehicle. Technically two, but I'll show you all that later on. And also, let's see here, he has this robot, the two weapon modes, and the combined mode with Optimus Prime. So yeah, technically 7 or 8 modes, depending on how you see it. But yeah, definitely really great work right here on this guy, especially right up here with this right here. You use this little radar piece right here, and this little piece is missing. Same with the little missile right here. I don't know where those two ran off at. Like, I think they got lost in the move somehow, like from what happened a couple of years ago. But yeah, and also I love how this is like the I can't remember what this. But the bridge, like, I love how they made this the bridge section right here, and this is like his little headmaster unit. He's like sideways, because I will say this, I forgot to mention this in the Armada video that I did on Sideways. Omega Supreme and Sideways are like the headmaster units in Armada and Energon. Unfortunately, they don't have any headmaster units in Cybertron. If they do, correct me in the description box below. So yeah, well, in the comment section below. Why did I say description box? I have no idea. But yeah, they definitely did a really good job with this right here. And also, if you notice these little yellow pieces right here, these little yellow pieces are for Optimus Prime to hold on to for whenever he has to like use Omega Supreme as like a turret or something. Because like here, as y'all can tell, is his arm, this is his foot right here, and this is his leg. So yeah, you can definitely have. So yeah, you definitely have it to where like this will form on out to like. For like Optimus Prime to grab onto it so he can use Omega Supreme as like a turret. So yeah, they definitely have that right there. Love how they made this whole thing right here. Now this part over here, I love how they have it to where this like mirrored on the other from the other side, but this does not move and this does not push in. This is the only thing that moves, and this is the only button that pushes in. So yeah, there you have it. Also for batteries go underneath the wrist. They go underneath the wrist right here. So yeah, you have that spot right down there. So yeah, that'll be it for the overall ship mode right there. I'm trying to say ship. Sometimes my words slur. Ship. Oh boy. And now here comes the train bit. The train bit. If you're wondering why this is a train bit, look at this right here. This right here, this little piece right here is the front of the train, but I'm having brain farts right now. And also right here you have it to where you can connect like the little Prime Force units on this way, the Fire 1, Copper 2, Submarine 3, Digger 4. You can combine them onto right here and onto right here and onto the other one as well. They only have that done, I think, in one part of the series, just one part. That's all they show. And also the little blue bits right here for Optimus Prime to use this guy as well. And also these little bits right down here, these little finger bits right down here, these look like they can grip onto just about anything. They do look like they can grip on anything. And this right here will become his foot, as you all should know. And this, I'll say, oops, sorry, rolled right out of my hand. So yeah, that right here, a little mini compelling port. But yeah, as I was trying to say beforehand, like this is a very simple transformation process with this half right here. The other one's a bit more complicated, but yeah, this one's definitely much more easier. Oh, this one has 3 on it. I forgot this one has like 3 combined ports for Optimus Prime's little Prime Force. So yeah, this right here, and beautiful motor detailing right here. And this is where Optimus Omega Supreme's head will go into right here. That is where his little head will go into. I'm not for sure what his head unit is called. I haven't done any research into that at all. I keep on forgetting to do so, especially on my days off. So yeah, very nice little component right there for him. So now I'm going to bring in the other one. And also, if you're wondering where this little piece is at, it's right there on the side of his leg. We line that up right there. So here we go. There we are. Now there's going to be like a couple of figures I'm not going to show right now. I'm going to show a size comparison of him with Unicron and one Titan class figure relatively soon. So I'm going to go ahead and show you all the others real fast. Here he is with Armada Optimus Prime. You have that right there. Pretty big figures, I must admit. Also, here he is with, hang on. Try to grab one up. Ugh, here we go. Here we are. Cybertron Optimus Prime. And there we go. Now for, whoopsies. Yeah, I'll just get that fixed on up real fast. There we go. Here he is with Wing Saber. Wing Saber, as you all can tell, like, he's probably just about as long as they are in lengthwise for his vehicle mode, but the other way, he's extremely short. But yeah, size comparison with Wing Saber. Decent size, decent size. Put you right over there. Now for Energon Ironhide. You guys with him? The reason why I'm showing him is because of the episode of where Ironhide and Kicker do have to get on the Omega Supreme when he turns into the Omega Train. I'll show you the Omega Train real soon. Just technically two different versions. Just kidding. But yeah, I'll show you all that real soon. Here we go. And now for the one that's very much incomplete, because I don't know where the chest piece ran off to. Like, I was just restoring it, and somehow the chest piece fell off. I don't know where it is at downstairs. I'll have to see if I can rummage around for it real soon as I can. So yeah, there's Energon Optimus Prime. He's pretty small compared to Omega Supreme, but yeah. There we go. And I hit the button. Why'd I hit the button? I don't know why. Don't ask. And that's pretty much it right there. So now, before we get down to the transformation gimmicks of Omega Supreme, I'm going to go ahead and show you all the Omega Train. The Omega Train is consistent of... Hang on. There we go. This is the Omega Train right here. Like, from right here, back there. Pretty big figure. Pretty big figure right there. Pretty big. And I'm surprised that they didn't make it to where... Hang on for a second, I'll show you. Like, in the TV series, the Omega Train is actually like this right here. Actually like this, where this fist goes in here because of this train bit up here. But hang on, taking out the Energon Star. There you go, take out the Energon Star. You can technically take this right here, flip it on out, and place it right to where it's over this right here. But yeah, not for sure how well that works. Well, actually, I do know how well that works. You can have it to where he can pull. Should be able to go on over that. I've done it before, like that right there. That's how I normally do it, or to make it more move, to make it more show accurate. But yeah, that's how he does that right there. There we go. Put this back on right here. Power links. I'm gonna try to transform Energon Prime real fast because I'm gonna do Omega Supreme into his little artillery modes. Hard not to push that button. Hard not to push that button. There we go. Got Optimus Prime into his robot mode. Now I'm going to go ahead and transform Omega Supreme into his two turrets. Now to transform into his two turrets, I'm going to go ahead and take this, fold this on up. Right here, you want to fold this on up. Yeah, it's a little stiff. There we go. There it goes. Now what we're trying to do is take the little headmaster unit, pull it on out right here. There you go. I'll have it to where he will stand up, like so. There we go. Put him right there. Take this one little piece, fold it on up, like this, rotate it on down. There we go. Take this, untab that. Tab it, rotate this on around. Tab that into place on there. There we go so far. Now I want to really bring up the camera, because this is going to be a pretty tall order. Pretty tall order. Here we go. Here we are. There we go. Now take this right here. Take this, rotate this entire link assembly on out right here, rotate this piece on down. I want to keep this link right here. What you want to do is rotate this leg assembly around right here, rotate this like so. There we go. Just rotate this. Now, what you want to do is rotate this on down. Whoops! Fired up the missile on accident. Fired up the missile. Oh wait, I'm almost forgetting. Here, take this one little piece, rotate this on around. There we go. There we are. And actually, I think that's actually supposed to stay like right there. So there we go. Let's see if I can get a little missile bit. There we go. There you are. Put these things on out. There we go. Same with Omega Supreme right here. Take this one little piece right here. Rotate it on up. Rotate. Now, what you want to do is rotate this down right here. Rotate this up and around. There we go. Now, this is a little slider. What you want to do is slide this on forward. Open up Omega Supreme's hand right there. If I'm remembering how to do this correctly, these are his little like arsenal bits right here. Okay, I can like attack anyone. We'll attack the Decepticons. Yeah, there we go. There we are. Here's Optimus Prime. You can just have it to where he just raises his arms on up right here. And he can just work these things like that right there. Like that. I'm going to grab up the other one. These things are pretty big. These things are pretty big. There you go. You can see how Optimus Prime can do that right there with that. So yeah, there we go. There we are. Oh boy! Wow. That was a bit complicated. It's been a good while since I last did this. It's been a good long while. Okay, now now we're going to go ahead and transform him real fast into his full-fledged robot mode. Now. I have to say this, like he's gonna be a pretty big figure. So what I want to first do is align this on up right here real fast. Now bring this on around and rotate his leg around right there. And once you do that, you want to take these little things, fold them on up. Take this one a little bit, push it on in, because this is where Optimus Prime will power link with him. Now take this, bring it down, all the way down. Here we go. As I said before, pretty big figure. Lay that piece on, lay that half on down. Now for the rest of this right here, fold this on up. Sorry about that. There we go. Realign that and rotate this around. Take this, rotate this around too. So far so good. Take this one little piece right here, bring it on up. There we have it. Align that properly. Now take the two halves of Omega Supreme and just have them there. There we go. Rotate the turrets around. My apologies if I cannot get him in the full-fledged view. Now take his robot head, well, the little robot body, which doesn't have much posability because like it only does this right here. And I'll say this. I'm beginning to wonder what Fansub is going to do with their version of Omega Supreme, whether making him into two halves and selling them separately, or just making him into 4 different sections and selling him on right, and then selling him right from right there. So that's just a question right there that I do curious about for their version of Omega Supreme. Now just take his legs and fold his legs on back. There we go. There we go. Put that right here. Take him right here. His little headmaster unit, plug him in right there, and rotate this visor on up right there. Well, not visor, but the little shield piece, And voila, you have Omega Supreme now in his robot mode, and he is pretty big. He is pretty big. So yeah, you all can definitely tell, like, they pretty much did a lot with this gigantic guy right here. I'm just surprised they didn't make him into a Titan class figure for the Legacy line. Especially since, like, I know they're making title, but I'm surprised they didn't make him as a Titan class figure, because that would have made a lot of sense in a way, because I would have imagined them making an Energon Universe Optimus Prime to combine with him, and possibly a leader class Wing Saber to combine with Optimus Prime as well. So yeah, I wish they would have made him into a leader class and not just take his Siege mold and just repaint it, because that just seemed incredibly lazy to do. I'm just gonna be brutal honest. That seemed very lazy to do. I skipped on that one. I'm glad I did, because that one is not even worth the trouble or effort even grabbing it on up. So yeah, here we have Omega Supreme in his full-fledged robot mode right here, and beautifully well done, I might add. Beautifully well done. For articulation, you can rotate him at his shoulder. Pretty good stiff joints right there, especially going in and out with his arm. Blasting right there, rotating up and down at the elbow, same on this side, around, much lighter on that one. There we go. You also how pullable he was right down here with those legs, especially since like this one right here, you can go out and in, out and in. Same with the knee. So yeah, you got that right there. You have like a whole lot of, you pretty much have like a good bit of range of motion for this guy right here. He is really well worth getting. Still, I wish that they would have made him into a Titan class figure. That would have been really awesome to see right there. So yeah. Oh man. Now, real quick size comparison wise with Omega Supreme. I want to do this real fast. Because like, let's see here. I'm going to put him with Armada Optimus Prime. Same with Cybertron version. Also, here he is with Ironhide. Here he is with Wing Saber. I think Armada Prime is the shortest one out of all of them so far. Also, here he is with Energon Optimus Prime right there. So yeah, you have all these guys right here. He is definitely towering over all these guys so far. Yeah, there we go. I don't think I want to put him into a super mode, because like even if I was to put him into a super mode, it wouldn't make him taller. It would just make him slightly taller, just slightly taller. Here we are. Now for two other figures. Hang on for a second. I'm going to put this guy over here on the couch. Here he is with Supreme Class Armada Unicron. I think Unicron's a wee bit taller than him. So yeah. Also, I know I didn't do a review on him just yet, but quite frankly, he was already transformed, so I'm going to bend my rules right fast. Titan class Scorpion next to him. Yeah, Titan class figures are definitely much larger than Supreme class figures, I'll admit. But wow, that is one tall guy. Commander class figures can obviously vary right there, because Commander class figures are either tall or short. Like, I do have Siege Jetfire in my collection, but I did not do the comparison with him and Omega Supreme, because quite frankly, like, I'd say he'd probably be taller than Omega Supreme, definitely much taller than him. So there you have it. Now for the other two size comparisons I'm going to do them with is going to be power length with Energon Wing Saber. That's probably a bit pointless, but just to see how this size is on up right there. And also here he is with Armada Super Mode Optimus Prime. So yeah, you can see how that goes right there with these two right here. There they are. Now one thing I want to quickly do is I'm going to go ahead and quickly take off Wing Saber. Pretty much have Optimus Prime in his little pose right there. Just going to go ahead do that right there. Close up his chest piece. Push it on back. Bring it on down. Back, down. There we go. We are just putting him back into his vehicle mode. That's how he is supposed to be. Except for his head. His head is supposed to remain on out. Now for Omega Supreme right here. Omega Supreme is very simple for transformation process for the combined mode. Just split him in half. There we go. Hey, what are you doing down there? There we go. Take this piece, open it up right here. Now, I'm trying to figure this out for so many years. I think this is the correct way of putting him in here. Also, bring this on up right there. There you go. I just push this right here. I think that's how you're supposed to do it because, like, his head store is right in there for its combined mode. Now, just take this one little piece right here. It looks like a missile part, so you want to pull him on, or bring this on up right here. There we go. Now take this thing right here, open it up. Something on this side, open it on up. There you go. Now, for the last pieces, you want to go ahead and take Optimus Prime, power link him with Omega Supreme, like so. Pushing him, putting him right in here, pushing this right in here. Oh, come on, take that back. There we go. Push him right to there. Take this other half of him right here. There we go. Push that together. And there we go. Power links. Omega Optimus Supreme. And that is just how you combine Omega Supreme with Optimus Prime. Blah. I think I'm having brain farts right now. I can't talk. Oh yeah, I'm gonna bring up the camera. You see how well he looks. It's just Optimus Prime's vehicle mode inside of his body. But quite frankly, in the TV series, this back here is closed, not open. So that's why I'm beginning to wonder about what Fantype is going to do with their take on this. And I'm hoping, just hoping, that Hasbro is going to tackle this right here. Like they'll tackle something like this right here down the line with Optimus Prime and Omega Supreme, along with many other figures, like they did with the HasLab stuff. Hopefully they'll make a HasLab version of Omega Supreme and Energon Optimus Prime for their newest line as soon as they are ready to do so. But yeah, this right here, I must say, is like a pretty big feat of engineering, if you ask me. Because quite frankly, that how they have it to where Optimus Prime combined with Omega Supreme, it definitely like spells something much bigger with how they could have combined other robots with Optimus Prime, like this right here, or potentially make it to where like Optimus Prime's entire robot body combines like with another robot body just to create like a much bigger body as per usual. Kind of hard for me to explain. Like the robot, like the combiner himself converts into another body for Optimus Prime, and Optimus Prime configures into like the upper section of the body and combines with that same robot, where Optimus Prime uses that one robot's body to like enhance both of them to fight against evil Decepticons. Best as I can explain it right there. Best as I can explain it. Now, for me to find, did I not bring up the others? Huh, this is very odd. Hang on for a second, guys. Hang on for a second. Okay, now apparently, I forgot I left them on out yesterday. My father-in-law and his girlfriend were here yesterday watching over our dog before we went to see Ghostbusters Afterlife. And so I managed to find this right here, my spare Driller 3. I'm going to see if I can find my other real fast because it has a little cockpit section right there. So yeah, I'm going to show you all the real quick assembly right here of Omega Prime, Optimus Supreme, with this right here. Fold this on up right here. Fold this on out right here. Fold this on up right here. And then on this side right here. Now, I'm not for sure how this goes. I'm not fully for sure how this goes. I think I do know that these will connect onto Optimus Prime, like so. If I'm incorrect, I'm incorrect. I can't really remember off the top of my head. I'm just going to look it up online real quick. Actually, no, I'm not going to look it up online right fast because like that will take me a little bit of time to keep it up. So yeah, just going to take this, put this on, rotate this on up right there. There we go. Take this on in. Like this. Rotate it on up. There we go. Plug that into right there. There we go, there we have it. Now Wing Saber can also combine onto there, but not as good as what these have, of how these components can combine onto Omega Supreme. Because taking a look right here, he is now ready for combat against Megatron / Galvatron in the Energon TV series. So yeah, you definitely have a really great looking robot right here. Really amazing robot right there. So now, oh yeah, also I almost forgetting to mention this. Right here is like the little gear, along with this little gear right here. Once this goes into alignment with that, you can like skip on over it. It's short enough for you to do that right there to where, surprisingly enough, you can't strip it. Like so far, I can't strip it. There's like no telling with each of these figures if these will strip or not on accident. So yeah, you have that right there. Oh man. Also, the reason I did not include an Energon star on Optimus Prime was because like there would be no way for it to fit in there. At least I don't think. I could experiment real fast, just do like a very minor experimentation. But yeah, like taking it, putting it right there. Oh, I think it might have fit in there. Might have, keyword might, not for sure. Not for sure. But yeah, here we go. There we are. So I hope that you all have enjoyed this tremendous video. This guy is pretty big. I hope that you all have enjoyed this little tremendous video right here. If you all have, hit the like button, subscribe with me and Richmaker, and also check out my Tip on One Gaming channel. Also, I hope that you all are having a good year so far. And I'm forgetting what else I would normally say. Also, oh yeah, that's right. Follow me on social media such as Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Discord, and so on. And until next one, I'm Tip on One, and I'll be signing off right now. So, peace out.